Welcome to another episode of the Sports Minute. So TCU, the TCU Horned Frogs of Texas Christian University, for those that don't know, are finally getting the respect they deserve in the college football world. They sit at 9-0 this year, and they are in the number 4 spot of the college football playoff. Just ahead of them, you got Georgia at 1, Ohio State at 2, and Michigan at number 3. So, with that being said, TCU, they control their own destiny. They control their own destiny, and they have a big game this weekend against Texas. And you know that's going to be a good one. If you beat Texas this Saturday, that means you got 2 games left on the schedule. You got Baylor, who struggled, and you have Iowa State, who struggled. Because Michigan and Ohio State, if they remain undefeated, they're going to meet at the end of the month, and they're going to cancel each other out. Somebody's got to lose that game, which opens up even more of an opportunity for TCU to get in the playoffs. If they could win these final 3 games, and then Ohio State and Michigan, depending on who wins, you could get a higher seed in the playoffs. So really, TCU, all they have to do is win. Win, 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 in the words of DJ Khaled or T-Pain, whoever wrote the hook. And let me tell you about Max Duggan. I mean, he's thrown for 2,400 yards, 24 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. I mean, this guy is playing lights out, and he's probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the country. Then you got Kendre Miller, who's over 1,000 yards rushing, 12 touchdowns. I mean, this TCU offense is a solid offense. Very solid offense. So in my honest opinion, I think if TCU can continue to win, they could really make some noise. I mean, there are a lot of questions, and the committee is just so disrespectful because they should have been in the top 5 at least for the last couple of weeks now, because they've played a pretty tough schedule. I mean, you knocked off 8th-ranked Oklahoma State. You had 17th-ranked Kansas State. Kansas and Oklahoma were all in the top 25, and they annihilated those teams. Well, they beat Kansas by a touchdown. And now you've got a Texas team who's number 18 in the country. So these teams are not slouches at all. Not slouches at all. And it's going to be interesting to see how TCU handles this Texas Longhorn team. But let me know what you think in the comments. Once again, I'm Rico McGee. This has been the Sports Minute. All right? In a minute.